Over the years, he's been working tirelessly to solidify himself and his solo career. His debut album, A Call to Love, carries the central theme of love as well as gratitude, friendship and relationship. Now, through his body of work, he hopes that he will help people experience the love of good and contribute to their spiritual growth. Well, he joins us now to tell us all about himself and, of course, his brand new album. Very good morning to you and welcome to the show. It's great to have you.
Great. Good morning. Thanks for having me, Pearl.
Let's talk about this exciting DVD launch that is happening.
Yeah, that's happening next week, Friday, the 18th of October at Grace Bible Church, Longdale. That's my home church.
Yeah.
So I thought to take it back where I have been groomed and raised, you know. So, yeah, so I'm looking forward to have everybody come and
why
enjoy
a
the time
DVD?
there.
Why do that live recording? You know, I've heard a lot of artists say, oh,
Yeah.
it's even stressful than recording a normal album because everything has to be absolutely perfect.
Exactly. I mean, it's live performances. I've got a lot of guests that are coming through. But I think, you know, it's been a dream of mine since I was aged 13, since I started singing in the church choir. And I think God has opened an opportunity for me to do it. So I recorded in 2017. And so next week, Friday, I'll be doing the launch of what I've recorded, which is going to encourage people to, you know, buy the CD, the DVD, and to also get a sense of what's on the album.
Now, you spoke about, you know, having had this dream from the age of 13.
Yeah.
And that is really where your journey started in the church and you were groomed there.
Yeah.
Was that sort of a natural progression for you? Or did you also try other genres and then feel like, oh no, it's not working out. My calling is really to preach the gospel through song?
Yeah, no, for me, gospel has always been my home. It's always been my comfort. And I never even looked at any other genres. But I mean, when I do perform, you know, jazz and other things. But I think in terms of my real, you know, calling and where I want to find myself really growing and doing the most is in gospel.
Now, how do you hope that A Call to Love will sort of help people in terms of their healing, or whether people are looking for answers, or whether people are looking to move from, you know, one place to the next in terms of their healing? Yeah,
I think it's so pertinent right now, especially in our country and our continent where we've got so much hate and so much violence. You know, we saw recently with the xenophobic, you know, attacks on foreign nationals. So I think the message of love really is important, and unifying the continent, unifying the country, that, you know, we are because other people support us, you know, Ubuntu, you know, we need to really be able to preach the message of love and not of judgment. You know, God doesn't judge us, God loves us, and He loves us just as we are and who we are, and whatever mistakes we've made, you know, don't really matter. God loves us, and so as people we should love each other.
Ronnie, you've got a very colorful life. You also are in human resources, and here you've got this music career that is also taking off. How do you balance the two?
Gosh, I don't balance, right? I think every day a step at a time. So, so I've been in HR for about 10 years, but now I'm a director. I'm in operations. So I'm a CEO of a small medium investment company in Houghton. So I suppose balancing the two, I guess weekend, you know, and evenings, this is my life as a musical artist. And during the day, I am an investment professional. I'm a director of companies. So I have to switch between the two roles.
Oh my goodness, yeah, your life is hectic.
And I've got 2 kids on top of that.
Oh my goodness, so you've still got the family life to balance.
Absolutely.
Wow, no, listen, you're my hero. Let's talk about, you know, what people can actually expect from this DVD recording. You mentioned that you've got quite a number of guests that will be coming through, a number of live performances as well. How will it play out? How will the whole entire evening sort of play out? Yeah,
so of course, the whole evening we're going to be talking about the love of God and really just, you know, us as human beings loving each other. But I've got some really interesting artists that I'm going to be featuring. I've got Brian Temba, who we know from Joyous Celebration and from Ubango. And I've got Ronnie M, who's also from Joyous Celebration, a good friend of mine for about 15 years. I've got Choco, who's a Satma Award winner, who does mostly Afro Soul, but she's now going into gospel. And I've got many other friends of mine, you know, Dudu Makoba, Nick Matebula, Paul, you know, Sbu, etc. So it's going to be just a night of you know, cultural diversity in music, in language, and in song. I love languages, so I've got Shona in there. I've got a Shona song, so it's going to be a great time of worship and just ministry.
And so when can we expect the DVD to be released?
It's going to be released on the day, on the 18th. Some of the videos are out already on YouTube and other platforms, but officially it's going to be on the 18th. The CD is already out, and Musica and Kumbok stores.
And where can we connect with you just to keep up with your performances and everything else that's exciting that you're up to?
I'm on all the social media platforms. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, even on LinkedIn, because I'm a professional as well.
Ronnie, love you lots. Do come back and tell us how the DVD has gone, and we look forward to having you again when you release your next album. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been such a pleasure chatting to you. That was Ronnie L talking to us about his A Call to Love DVD launch that is set to take place later this month. Look out for that when it is released, and continue to support South African music. We're going to take a